We are back with some more Texans legacy franchise, and we are in the final re-sign stage period. The Bengals did end up taking down the 49ers, so the team that knocks us out first round ends up winning the first season Super Bowl. He won 41-17 to the 49ers. He got off to a good start, was up 24-10 at halftime, and then just kept scoring and then shut him out in the fourth. So looks like a solid game by the Bengals. Joey B, 3 touchdowns. Mixon ran the ball pretty well. Kittle was a beast. Debo was a beast. Look at Hayden Hurst, 5 for 104 and 1. Jamar had 2 touchdowns. Tyler Boyd was getting involved. T. Higgins was getting involved. It was a solid game. I was only able to catch a little bit of it in the first quarter, but then I had to go do something, so I wasn't able to catch a lot of it. But the Bengals do win the Super Bowl. Congrats to him. Unfortunately, it sucks because what if we would have won? What if that could have been us? Craziness. But I think it's for the better. We need a lower draft pick anyways. We got a lot of positions to fill. We got about $40 million in cap space heading into the offseason. So it's not like a crazy amount, but it's a good amount of money to where if there's some talent there, we can really go and make some moves. I'm not going to blow all the $40 million because that's just not smart. We got a lot of season to work with, so I don't think I'll do that. But I'm hoping on getting, some very, very impactful signings on the squad. As you can see, we have a trade accepted. We have 1 trade made. You get 3 a season, so 1 is made. I'm still, working, trying to get some other deals made. Before we talk about our trade, I'm going to try to update you guys on all the trades that have happened. It's always hard to keep track. I got them in Discord here, so as the trades happen throughout the offseason, I'll try to keep track of as much as I can. So the first trade, we have the Cardinals. They sent Budda Baker and a second-round pick this year to the Buccaneers. And the Buccaneers sent Mike Evans and Shaquille Barrett. So 2 solid players there for Budda Baker and a draft pick. I think Buda's also his contract's coming up. The Lions traded for Russell Wilson. The Lions traded 2 current first-round picks to the Broncos, and the Broncos sent Russell and left end Dramont Jones to the Lions. So the Lions make the NFC Championship, and they're like, Goff, get the hell out of town, bringing in Russell, which is kind of a cheeky little move there. The Saints made a trade with the Rams. The Saints sent Cameron Jordan and cornerback Alontae Taylor to the Rams, and the Rams sent a second-round pick this year, second-round pick next year, running back Raymond Calais, and cornerback Jacoby Durant back in that trade. The Giants made a trade. The Giants traded Adoree Jackson, and the Vikings traded a second-round pick, early second-round pick. It's a first, so first pick in the second round. Might as well be a first-round pick. And that is all so far. Very early in the offseason, obviously, so probably a lot more trades will be happening, but those are the ones agreed to. And let's just get into ours. I talked about it. Davis Mills is gone. He's a Denver Bronco. He's gone. We have traded Davis Mills to the Broncos, and we have got a third-round pick this year, kind of on the later side, a second-round pick next year, and left guard Netane Muti. I think that's how you say his name. He's 24. He's got 1 year left on his deal, and then we are able to re-sign him. So, starting next season, we can re-sign him. And this dude's stats, if I drafted this player, I would be so hyped. Like, if I went into the draft, we're moving him to right guard. If I went into the draft and drafted this guy, I would be just amazed. He's 24, very, very young. He is at star dev already. And the biggest thing is the strength. 97 strength and 88 impact blocking. The other stats are pretty raw, but the 97 strength is just insane. He didn't even start, I don't think, for the Broncos. He was just riding the bench. At least I believe so. Which I don't know why. This guy looks like a monster. So he was kind of a throw-in piece for the Broncos, and I was like, hell yeah. I get 2 draft picks. I can stock up for next year as well. Keep getting the draft picks. Get the third round this year. And get a very, very solid guard, 24 years of age. He should be our right guard for the rest of the cycle. All we got to replace now is right tackle and center, and we will be set. Offensive line position probably for the whole entire cycle, which would be great. So very excited to have him. He's a left guard, moved more to right guard, so he will be our starting right guard entering the season. Like I said in the recap video, I really needed to revamp the offensive line, and part of the process of trading Davis Mills is I was thinking long term. He will have to be re-signed, and is he good enough to where I want to develop him and then pay him at the very end? I just don't know. I don't know for sure if I'm going to draft a quarterback too. We'll have to see. I probably will do both. I probably will enter the offseason, look for a veteran quarterback on a 1-year deal, sign him just in case, and draft a quarterback. Whether it's first or second or third, I really don't know yet. Just got to see how the draft falls to us. If you don't play online leagues, there's a lot of glitches with drafts as well, so it's a little scary. We might even have to just set our draft board and just YOLO sim the draft, and I can't even make my picks. Just got to go straight off the draft board, just because of how weird it is. Like our other league that's we run was deleted, straight deleted in free agency. They advanced to the next round, and the league just disappeared. Everyone got kicked out, and it was gone. So now they have to recreate everything. So there's a lot of glitches right now, unfortunately, with how the offseason and drafts go. So fingers crossed ours goes smooth and nothing happens, but we might just have to sim the draft to avoid, getting any or just the league just disappearing. So that's the other thing too, is I don't know. It's just, I don't trust Davis Mills. I'll say it again. I said it last video. That 4th and 1, it's like a 3-yard pass. My man couldn't even make a 3-yard pass. So Davis Mills is gone. He's probably going to be the Broncos' future because he traded Russell and acquired Davis Mills. So the Broncos is trusting Davis Mills. I don't trust it. Look at the retirements here. We do have one player. It was Rex Burkhead, so I kind of expected that. He's old. Randy Bullock's gone. Brett Kern losing the kicker and the punter for the Titans. Brian Beluga. Any other? Calais Campbell. That's a pretty big one there. Nick Folk. Brian Hoyer. Mercedes Lewis. Mason Crosby. Dwayne Brown. Chris Harris. Joe Flacco. Ndamukong Suh. Mohamed Sanu, Jason Peters, Malcolm Smith, really? He retired. Jimmy Smith retired. Matt Prater, AJ Green, Calvin B. Damn, a lot of Cardinals retired. Jared Cook's gone. Gerald McCoy, that's a pretty solid one. Linval Joseph, another solid one. That's pretty much it for the notable people that retired. Really not much else to talk about. I don't really want to go into the prospects quite yet because we still have the offseason to show, and I don't want to, give up who I'm looking at and stuff. But these are the people we're going to let walk. Marlon Mack's walking. Tavir Thomas is walking. Camu Gruger-Hill's one that if his re-sign interest was a little bit higher, I'd be more open to keeping him. But, I'm going to have to pay him so much money. And he's old. He did have a solid season for us. He was okay. Nothing special. So he will be leaving. A lot of receivers are going to be leaving. Philip Dorsett leaving. Chris Conley leaving. And T.Y. all leaving. He regressed a little bit. So they're all gone. I think this is just a weird little glitch. It says he can't be negotiated till week 10. He's still got one more year left, so hopefully it doesn't glitch out and send his ass to free agency. That would be kind of annoying, but he is under contract, so I don't know why it says that. Terrence Brooks, backup safety, gone. Jordan Jenkins, gone. Farrell Brown's one where his recent interest is so high, and I thought about it, but I'm going to let him go just because I want to save a little bit of money. I don't want to re-sign like all my backups. I do want to have a good amount of money to see how who hits the market. It's the first year in free agency. Maybe there's going to be some big names. Maybe there isn't. I just want to kind of feel it out. Kyle Allen, another guy I thought about re-signing, but like I said, I'm going to go the route of vet quarterback, like mid-ish, 70 overall. I'm not trying to get like a Tom Brady. I'm not trying to do that. Just someone that's like a Davis Mills player, just average, that can get the job done. And for some reason, we don't draft a quarterback. I'm going to draft one. I just don't know which rounds. And especially if we sim the draft, then it's all up to EA for picking a quarterback. And just leave it in EA's hands at that point, which is very, very scary. But that is it for the re-sign stage. Next episode, we'll be recapping the free agency. Before I forget, almost forgot, the hidden thing is gone on Dameon Pierce. So he did get Superstar, which is fantastic news that we got him a Superstar. He got second win for his first ability. Players with this ability have a chance to replenish their stamina once per play when it is half depleted. So, not the worst, I guess, not the best. Would have wished for something a little bit better. But, it happens. I got to fix this. I don't know why this man's at left guard, but we'll swap that. So hopefully in the offseason we can get new tackle. I'm okay with leaving Britt for another year. It's not really a position I'm trying to replace. Titus Howard has to go, though, someone else. We'll have to get a new tight end, probably just a backup piece. I don't expect much. Definitely a new receiver, new quarterback. On the defensive side, we need a strong safety. We need an outside linebacker. And probably an interior guy to pair with Malik Collins. That's kind of where I'm aiming. We have a lot of draft picks. If you guys forgot the amount of picks we have, I'll show you that because we got a ton. And like I said, I'm still kind of looking what's out there for moves. I was trying to trade a first for a tackle, but that didn't happen. That fell through. But I got 2 first-round picks. I got the 23rd, which is ours, the 26th, which is Cleveland's. Then I have our second rounder, 3 third-round picks, ours, Cleveland's, and the Broncos. The Seahawks' 4th-round pick, our 4th-round pick. Then we got a 5th-round pick, and then we got 2 7th-round picks. And then next year we have 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. And we got the 4th-round pick. And we got 3 7s. So we're set. We're set for the first 2 drafts, which are the most important in these leagues because you get the most time to develop the guys. So we have a ton of draft picks. We have to hit on them. If we can just get a couple guys in free agency and then hit on a couple guys in the draft, we will be looking solid for our second season. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one.